Colorado. I think that's one of those states that we kind of associate with the outdoors, mountain biking, hiking, all the good stuff that kind of means the outdoors. Of course, there's also other places like Utah, California, New Mexico, Arizona, maybe Wyoming and Montana too. But somehow Colorado is one of those like special places, especially for us here in St. Louis. I think that's kind of like the closest cool place that we have here when it comes to good outdoors that we gonna always want to go. So I finally was able to plan this trip. I think I've been planning this trip for like maybe 3-4 months that I've been trying to plan this trip, and my trip takes me to specifically Colorado Springs. I think that's kind of like it is a good balance in terms of a good place to go. It has a nice town in it. I stayed at Manitou Springs when I went there, but the only problem was that getting there. And the travel itself was almost 13 hours and around 850 miles. So it was a little bit tiresome, but if you ask me, it was totally worth it. One of the hardest parts of this trip was pretty much going to Kansas. Once you get past Kansas City, it's really nothing to see. You just have to go from pretty much from one side of the other, and that's like almost 430 miles. But here's the good news: once you get close to the Kansas-Colorado border, you get to this place in here, to this big sign. I think everybody stops, and this is when I realized, like in that movie, The Wizard of Oz, I guess we're not in Kansas anymore. Back on the road. Now, for some reason, this is the second time that I've been through Colorado, and every time, it seems like every time I go through Colorado, I have to go through thunderstorms. Now, this one was a lot more tame in comparison to the last one that I went through, to the point that when I went to put gas in my car, it was raining so hard and the wind was blowing so hard as well that it felt like it was raining kind of sideways. And well, yeah, I got wet, and that day was also like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it was really cold. Good thing for heated seats that I had in that car. So fortunately, I didn't have the bad time that time. But onto this trip. As I was approaching, though, I also had a little bit of a problem with traffic. It kind of seems like there's a lot of construction going on around the area, but nothing major. After all, this is just a leisure trip. I wasn't really that concerned about time or anything. I just wanted to get to the place and just relax and just get in, get out, explore Colorado Springs, and overall just have fun. Town of Manitou Springs, I gotta say, was a really amazing town. Definitely surprised me. This is the first time that I was able to go around in a bike. Last time I did it in a car, and I really like the whole atmosphere that this town of Manitou Springs had with the backdrop that we had of the mountains. But that's Manitou Springs. Here's the bike, the Marine B17. Gotta say, it was a fantastic bike to ride around town. It has 130mm suspension in the front and also in the rear. 27.5-inch wheels, not my cup of tea, I had to say, but for this ride it was definitely more than enough. I really enjoyed it, really big time, with 27.5 plus tires as well. That was another thing that this bike had. It was kind of surprising. This is my first time riding a plus bike. It was a good experience to say the least. It had definitely lots of grip. I definitely didn't have to worry when it came to grip. Tire pressures were really good. It held nicely. The way that the whole bike was set up, it was definitely, I can definitely feel that it suited me well, even though I prefer 29-inch bikes. This one was pretty good for overall. One thing that I kind of noticed that perhaps was a little bit of a on the downside was because I was expecting more of a 150mm enduro bike. The bottom bracket was a little bit too low, and sometimes I had some pedal strikes, but that wasn't anything really major. And this ride, it was still good enough for most of the trails that I did. I was able to ride comfortable, even going around town and on climbs. That it felt definitely great. But you know, it's just one of those that perhaps once you get used to a certain type of bike, you're gonna get on another bike and you start getting some things here and there that perhaps you don't like. But overall, it is a really great bike. I really recommend it to anybody that is looking for a full suspension plus size bike. Definitely, this is a good one. I also have to say thanks a lot to the mountain bike shed for setting me up to with this bike. It was a really fantastic bike. However, I have to say, these trails here, they were not the main reason I came to Colorado Springs. Let's go. This is why I travel all the way to here. Welcome to Pikes Peak, perhaps the most famous mountain here in Colorado Springs. Most famous because of the annual hill climb that it's done here. However, I wasn't here for the hill climb. I was here for the downhill part. However, I wasn't gonna be doing the road part. I was gonna be doing Barr Trail. Yes, this is perhaps my biggest challenge. First time I'm doing a double black diamond. So, did I make it all the way down? Let's find out.